One of the biggest problems when dealing with Latin America or South America is drug trafficking, and most of that being cocaine. Now, it has been revealed that Colombia's ambassador to Uruguay has resigned on Monday after the country announced that they had carried out an investigation of his properties and found out that one of them was producing cocaine. That's right, now he claimed he had no knowledge of what was going on his own property. He had no idea there was a cocaine factory sitting there operating for at least a significant amount of time. Now, this came about as a result of an investigation into drug shipments that were going through the El Dorado airport in Bogota to the United States and Europe, and a lot of other federal agencies based at the U.S. Embassy that were close to Bogota, that being in Colombia, were owned by the San Clemente family for decades. In other words, it was running right through all of his family-owned property as well, but he had no idea what was going on. They had a production capacity. This is what the records are showing, that they had a production capacity of 1.8 tons of cocaine a month. That's a lot of coke. Now, the Colombian Organized Crime Observatory reported that new lords, the new drug lords that are coming up as a result of the absence of, El Chapo, now that he's in jail, there's like a new generation of drug lords out there right now. And they're choosing anonymity. They're not the very flashy, in your face, everybody knows who I am, glamorizing my wealth kind that El Chapo was. What it is now, is guys remaining low-key, remaining anonymous, nobody knows who they are, and trying to fly under the radar as much as you can fly under the radar with 1.8 tons of cocaine. But you get my point. So there's kind of a new generation of that cocaine producers doing things very different from how the previous generation did it. And isn't it amazing that we've got politicians like this who've got cocaine factories on their property while they're out there blaming Nicolas Maduro for trafficking cocaine or being a cocaine kingpin or whatever it is exactly that they felt justified to put a $15 million bounty on his head. Think about that. So we've got this completely baseless accusation against Venezuela and Nicolas Maduro, but we've got this entire politician here who, quite frankly, in my opinion, owned the cocaine processing facility. I mean, if you're talking about cocaine going through Latin America into the United States, there's some other people you might want to look at, like Colombia or the CIA. I mean, I don't know how many times a CIA plane has been seized with cocaine on it. And it's a thing that just keeps happening over and over again. But, the real problem here is that Venezuela doesn't bow to U.S. imperial interests the way that Colombia does, and some other organization of American states. So we can see that the United States just turns a blind eye to any crime as long as it's being done by a U.S. ally, and they don't have anything to say. But the real crime, in the eyes of the bourgeoisie, in the capitalist imperialist order, is not being a compliant puppet of the United States. And it's, of course, capital interests.
Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.